The ultimate showdown. 2 writers, 2 fanfiction scripts. And only you can choose which one wins. It's the Fanfiction Showdown.
Hello and welcome to the Fanfiction Showdown. I am your host, Ben O'Brien, and this is the Fanfiction Showdown, the show where we fanfiction script to the death. It's a competition between 2 people who write scripts about this week's Sesame Street.
That's right.
Robbie,
You're the king, Ben.
And they're friends.
You guys are not. You guys, we talked
say
about
that
this.
we're friends.
You don't talk until I introduce you.
Can they hear me? I'm just talking to you, Ben. I just want them to know that we're friends.
This is me signal
Cut away
boosting.
from her.
This is me signal boosting.
Robbie,
boosting you.
shut up.
Okay.
No, Robbie.
Guys, we have protocol. This is already going horribly. So, okay, we are a fanfiction show. Who wins the showdown? You do. You don't win, but you vote for the person who wins. You choose. That's what I'm trying to say. You choose the people watching, the viewers. We'll explain. Okay, so this week we're doing Sesame Street, and we've got 2 contestants. I won't say who they are, but it's pretty exciting.
They're good friends.
Shut the fuck up. Most importantly, we've got a special guest this week. I'd like to introduce to you, it's the most legitimate person we've had on the show. They've got a real job where they write for Tuca and Birdie, a real TV show, not just a show for a TV network's website, but a real show that has a budget. So let me introduce to you Gonzalo Cordova. Welcome to the show, Gonzalo.
Hello. Thank you for saying all the words I told you for my intro.
Hey, Gonzalo, you're doing great. You're the king of the show. So glad you could be here. You're a breath of fresh air.
Gonzalo is our friend.
Guys, this is Gonzalo's moment. Yes, of course, everyone knows Gonzalo's our friend. He's on the show. What do you think? We just
and I'm trying
to
signal boost him.
But that is a good point. Gonzalo I haven't put him on here, but he's my 32nd best friend. I just didn't get a chance to put him on my list of best friends. This is my list of best friends. He's my 32nd best friend. And anyway, so that's moving on from Gonzalo, and now we're on to the contestants. All right. So our first contestant, I'm very honored to introduce to him. He's an old friend of mine. He's just recently been a father, and he's a guy that I know. So coming up, please introduce to me Robbie Ratcliffe.
Hey, Ben, so glad to be here. Just an honor to be chosen to be here tonight and to see Gonzalo. Gonzalo is just such an incredible guest to have. We've never had an
I agree with you. Yeah.
In Cricket, when she interrupts me, she gets...
Oh, no, I'm not interrupting.
I'm signal boosting Gonzalo
saying.
because I'm so happy that the show got picked up again. It's a great show. I read about it in The Economist.
You did not. You did not. Stop.
It was reviewed by The
That's
Economist.
it. That's
The Economist.
Wow.
Wait, Gonzalo, what did you just say?
I don't remember.
All right. Well, don't contradict me.
No, he did, Robbie.
Okay. Look, I'm hosting the show and I'm the leader. And
That's a red card.
Okay.
So don't go back to Robbie. Stay on me. Okay.
No, Cricket.
No, shut the fuck up, Cricket. Okay, so I'm the host, and here we are. So we just introduced Robbie Ratcliffe, the first contestant. We're going to introduce the next contestant, and I'm very excited to announce. So last week, so this is what's really exciting. So the list of my best friends is always changing. It's liquid. It's like a waterfall. And so what happened last week is that both Robbie and Cricket, because they were both assholes, and then someone won, and then they're just dickhead jerks.
I won twice in a row. It's never happened.
Shut up, Cricket. Cricket fell from second to third, and Robbie rose towards third. So they're both tied for third right now on my list. So this is a big one. We're going to find out who gets up to second and who falls or whatever. Who knows? So anyway, coming up,
I think it's cool
introducing to you, shut up, Robbie, Cricket Harrison. My third best friend.
Hi, Ben. Sorry, I'm really excited. I just feel really sad when I think about not being your second best friend, sort of like permanently.
Cool. Okay.
But,
Well, we don't have time. We actually don't have time to let you keep talking, so we're
okay.
going to move on to the next part.
That's a good call, Ben. You can have some of my points.
Oh, thanks, Robbie. Wow. Okay. All right. Now we have to go to my least favorite part of the show, which is the drawings.
Oh yeah,
Robbie, do you have a?
I didn't make a drawing.
You didn't?
Oh.
That's awesome.
I lied. I just lied. I made a drawing.
You fucking asshole. What the fuck? This is horrendous. This looks like Grimace.
Why does he have teeth, Robbie?
Well, you don't see his teeth because his head's always angled down.
Oh, that
His head's
sucks.
not angled down. He opens up his mouth. You see the top of his mouth all the time.
All right.
Wait, I made a drawing too.
Cricket, yeah, show us your drawing.
No, it's nice. It's look.
What the hell is this?
It's a bunch of Muppet eyes.
It's pretty good.
You know how their eyes are always like that?
I would buy an Oliver Prince shirt of that.
Yeah, I think that would look really cool. I love Sesame Street.
We gotta move on.
Robbie,
Can we see?
I almost liked your drawing. I thought it was cool.
All right, so look, we don't just write fan fiction scripts and battle them, okay? We don't just write them willy-nilly. There's rules, there's parameters, and so it's time to read the rules. All right. Rule number 1. Mr. Snuffleupagus has the nuclear codes. Cookie Monster starts taking antidepressants, and Elmo has to explain to him what medication half-lives are. Rule number 3. A big nasty egg is in the middle of the street, and everyone thinks Big Bird laid it, but he has an airtight alibi. Number 4. The letter of the day is a question mark, and it freaks everyone out. Number 5. Sesame Street is sinking into the ground. Number 6, it's been raining for 400 days. Number 7, someone became second best friends with someone else and everyone else is upset. I can't remember what number we're on, but Elmo tries to figure out if he has blood. And then last, the letters form a committee, but no one knows what for.
Hey, I did that drawing behind the rules too. I just wanted to say it. Everyone was surprised earlier because it's almost good.
Well, no one cares.
Yeah, that's not a compliment that we were surprised. That's actually
I know. That's what I'm just saying. But
that should have offended you.
I did a drawing on the stall of a bathroom when I was 12 years old. You don't see me calling.
Well, that's wrong.
All right. So now it's time to figure out who goes first. We always flip a coin. We flip a coin every time. So here we go.
It's a great show. Gonzalo, you're gonna have a great time tonight.
I am having a good time. I like all the drawings.
Robbie.
Oh, it's my turn. I get to do it.
I'm happy for you, buddy.
Thanks. I'm happy for me too. I'm also happy because Gonzalo, you get to be in my script first, which usually means that I get the first guest in the script point.
No, that's not a point.
That's I will later on in the show
last week
to determine who wins the show.
That's not a thing. You made that up literally right now, and that's why you looked confused when you said it. So hey, I'm supposed to go. Robbie, it's your turn. Take it away, Robbie.
Okay, so take it away, Ben.
All right, thanks, Robbie. All right, let's start. So we didn't say who.
Who am I?
So Ben,
we didn't say. I'm sorry. Can we go back to the other room?
I don't.
Thank you. Okay, so we have to first say who's playing who. So
first, let's say who plays
I'm really
who.
Glad we're back in this room.
It's Ben. You would, if you would do me the great honor of reading all of the action in between the dialogue, because with the script,
I'm honored.
The thing that you have to understand is that sometimes you have to explain the physical imagery of what's taking place.
Come on, and move it.
And okay, I'm gonna play Big Bird because I have the biggest, longest neck and the biggest nose. Cookie Monster will be played by Cricket Harrison because she loves to nums the cookies up whenever she's in front of the cookies. And I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. Why are you stopping me? It would have been over by now.
I like
And-
getting a
and
little character
Elmo is
background,
played,
actually.
Elmo is played by none other than our special guest and king of the show, Gonzalo Cordova.
Ooh.
Oh,
Can I do a voice?
You can do it, you know, if you
It's
do
open
something
to
wrong, I'll tell you you do something wrong, but let me tell you something, it's open-ended.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do a voice.
Okay, so if you get every time you get a rule right, I put up a green card. Ding. And every time you guys annoy the shit out of me, I put up a red card. Okay. And here we go. Take it away, Ben. Cookie Monster and Big Bird are sitting together on the couch in their TV room. The sound is off, but the picture shows a black and white photograph of Mr. Snuffleupagus, with the lower third proclaiming that he has stolen the nuclear codes and has disappeared into the wildlands with them.
This is Big Bird's first line. Good riddance. With the nuclear codes in the hands of the people of the wildlands, they've finally leveled the playing field somewhat. Maybe this will be the end of the guerrilla war and the beginning of détente.
What? You think we can actually trust those wildlings to sit down to formal peace talks?
Why not? Nothing else has worked. The bombing and the line of control, the assassinations, it's all just made everything worse.
Can I ask a question? Do you want me to do an Australian accent? with Cookie Monster?
This is
Okay.
This is
What? Sorry, I just saw the line.
Well, Woof Woof Prime Minister set up those autonomous zones in the early days to stave off a wider rebellion. Look at what happened. Complete waste of political will, if you ask me. Nom 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 nom.
the autonomous zones. Well, the autonomous zones only failed after Woof Woof Prime Minister annexed them.
That's hogwash. The AZs were falling to pieces well before that. You can't have that kind of instability on the frontier. You might as well roll out the red carpet for Vesuvius Beam.
I think we all rolled out the red carpet for Vesuvius Beam when Woof Woof Prime Minister sent in the Silly Billy Shock Troopers to pacify the demonstrations.
Those silly billies were meant to protect the vast majority of the AZ population who weren't taking part in the insurrection.
Your so-called vast majority in the autonomous zones are people who relocated there from the cities to develop the mines and build dams. They aren't wildlings at all. That's what the demonstrations are about. How can the wildlings be autonomous when they are overrun by exploitative upper class from the core of the empire who reap nearly all of the supposed economic benefit of the single market?
It's a mess, that's for sure. Woof Woof Prime Minister is in over his head.
Cookie Monster opens a drawer in a nearby side table. He takes out a bottle of pills and shakes a couple onto his paw.
Ad Imperatora Gloria.
He pops them into his mouth and goes num 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 num.
Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom.
Elmo comes hopping
where's the green-
into the. Wait, no.
Oh, wait.
There's another part to it. Elmo comes hopping into the room.
Are those helping?
It's difficult to tell.
Well, haha! If it seems like they aren't working, you should stop taking them.
He goes on the next page.
Next page.
I'm sorry. I had to turn the page. Otherwise, you'll need more time to clear the leftover chemicals from your system, and that could make your depression even worse. Haha! Elmo never wants to use chemicals to treat his emotional states of being. Elmo thinks you should try meditation. Elmo thinks everyone should. Elmo has learned how to look inward and love himself.
I'm going to give you the green card, even though that's an incorrect description of what a medication half-life, how it
But
functions.
it said it,
Fine.
but it's,
So it's okay.
You got it. You got it, buddy. Good job.
You got the card. Elmo looks at the TV and shakes his head. The letter of the day pops up. It's a question mark. Big Bird goes as white as a sheet.
good God.
Does the world ever just stop and take a breath?
Elmo thinks Big Bird and Cookie Monster spend too much time in front of the TV getting upset.
Cookie Monster gets up and walks over to the window and opens the curtains. His heavy breathing fogs the glass.
Raining again. How many days has it been?
397, 398, 399, 400. It's been raining for 400 days. Haha.
This is about halfway over.
All right, that means it's time for the mid-script break.
Well,
It's the mid-script break.
This is going great so far. I've seen the points, the numbers that we're getting are phenomenal. The points are coming in, and
Let's go to the chat. There's no points coming in. Let's go to the chat.
So those are.
Dong Lonovan says Elmo should shut the hell up and let people take their medicine if it helps them.
That's a very good question. It's a very good question. I don't have an answer to that, but use the internet, search Wikipedia. All the answers are there.
Agreed.
Greenbird Forever says Elmo wants peace among nations! Exclamation point.
Is that true? I haven't really seen that from Elmo's character. I've really more seen a kind of like willingness to shut out the world and not engage with the travesties that are all around us.
What I think is notable so far is just the amount of accents I've heard.
It's a lot of accents.
I mean, it's really wild. It started off, I think, as kind of like a Michael Caine impression.
Yeah.
And then it kind of did go almost Australian, and then I think it kind of almost maybe ended up kind of maybe Brooklyn or
right.
or
Sort of
New
like
York.
shooting a gun in a small room where the bullet ricochets around, and everywhere it touches a different accent.
But also never stops ricocheting.
Exactly. I mean, that's kind of the character.
Right.
That's kind of the character of Big Bird in a nutshell.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or
And
Eggshell.
also, yeah.
Gonzalo, I think you're doing
I
great.
think Gonzalo's doing great.
I think you're doing really
he's
good.
getting me a big
Thank
boost in
you.
points because of the level of quality that is coming through in the reading.
Yeah,
Well,
and
just bring it for mine too, and then we'll be even. But
Yep.
I'm enjoying your script, Robbie. I think it's nice.
okay, so Cat Socks wants to know. My question is: are we in the future, current, or past here on Sesame Street?
It's a separate. Sesame Street is eternal. It's always been there. It's the infinite. It's the eternal city. It's sort of like that J.G. Ballard short story where you get on a train and it keeps going and you never stop and you go to sleep.
All right,
and you wake up, the
that's
train's-
a green card for mentioning J.G. Ballard. All right, let's get back into the script.
Back to Robbie's script.
Don't sing about my script.
That was a nice thing I did for you. Say thank
All
you.
right. If you're
It
I'm sorry,
seems condescending.
we're in the script room. If you're just tuning in, we're back to Robbie's script. We're halfway through Robbie's script, the first script of the night, and we're doing Sesame Street. We see Cookie Monster's reflection as he looks out on Sesame Street. Its buildings, old and proud, its buildings, old and proud, are starting to lean into one another.
Look at all this. We're living at the center of the empire, where all roads lead, but no one from Woof Woof Prime Minister on down has ever bothered to send in enough funny bunny plumbers to fix the sewers beneath us.
Almost confused. What's wrong with the sewer system?
It's simple, Elmo. Sesame Street and most of the surrounding neighborhoods were all built over wood and clay sewer tunnels. Those tunnels were here well before the buildings and the pavement, well before the written concurrence and Woof Woof Prime Minister, before the Silly Billy shock troopers, Vesuvius Bean, and the insurgency. Those tunnels were built when this was just a walled outpost in the wasteland. In the best of circumstances, all of the weight of the street, the city, all of us straining. It's unsustainable. Every once in a while, one or two funny bunny plumbers goes down and patches the clay with plaster, replaces the old wood, but it's just putting off the inevitable. It's a nightmare waiting for the dreamer. It's a beautiful line. Now the rain, all that clay, all the money our big empire makes just goes right back into the plumbing war.
Plowing. It's a plowing war.
Plowing war.
I see. It's another metaphor.
No, plowing is
Guys, this is a really beautiful part. Can you just keep going?
all right.
All the money our big empire makes just goes right back into the plowing war.
It's a replacement for the F word.
Oh.
Sesame Street is sinking, Elmo.
Uh-oh.
We are a burden.
Something up the street catches Cookie Monster's eye. It's an oversized egg, slick with mucus and rainwater.
There's an egg in the street. Is that one of yours?
It's not mine. I'm not the only bird on Sesame Street.
It's the biggest egg I've ever seen. Yay!
It's not mine.
Fine.
Is Elmo Cookie Monster's best friend?
You're my second best friend.
Big Bird suddenly stands up, turns the TV off, and leaves the room. Big Bird looks upset. Elmo follows Big Bird with his eyes.
Did Cookie Monster say something bad?
I could have lied. I should have, sigh, but I didn't. Sometimes you should lie, Elmo.
Sometimes Elmo should lie?
Yes, everyone else lies. It's how our entire world came about. The Empire lied to the wildlings over and over until we had a society, even if it's crumbling at the edges and the core. When it's your turn to lie, do it without guilt. It's in your blood.
Does Elmo have blood?
Elmo looks at his hands. The pupils in his eyes widen as we hear a soft thump, thump, thump of a heartbeat. We'll give him that.
Tell me a lie.
What kind of lie should Elmo tell?
Tell me a lie that makes me feel better.
Well, remember that time Cookie Monster was so angry he threw up all his cookies?
I do.
Well, remember how Elmo and Big Bird told you that it was okay to go lay down for a while so we could clean it up?
Sure.
Well, while we cleaned up, we made a funny song about Cookie Monster.
How did it go?
Cookie Monster is our blue friend. Cookie Monster loves it when we spin around. Cookie Monster stomps his feet and claps his hands and says, "Hey there, hey there." And we all say, "Hey there, hey there."
I'm
Did
giving a
stick
green
the
card.
land, but
I think as a first read, Gonzalo gets
right.
the green card on that one.
all right.
I feel better.
Yay!
Oh, okay, where are we? Okay. Big Bird re-enters, turns the TV on again, and sits back down.
Big Bird, Cookie Monster told Elmo it is okay to lie because our world is built on a foundation of lies.
We might as well get that lesson out of the way.
Big Bird, it's your turn. Tell us a lie.
The letters committee.
No.
The letters formed a committee, but no one knows what for.
A committee? Does this have anything to do with the question mark?
Do you want me to keep lying or tell you the truth?
I don't know.
I had to have it explained to me on the video phone in the other room. It's a draft committee. Woof Woof Prime Minister is set to announce universal enlistment to shore up the war front in the wildlands.
Even Elmo?
Even Elmo.
Elmo wishes that this is a lie.
It isn't.
Look at it this way, Elmo. This means you are bound to find out if you have blood or not.
The end. It's Robbie's script complete. All right,
Thank
Robbie
you.
really knocked it out of the park this week.
That's a whole script. It's clicked all the there's little clicking boxes next to
It didn't click the boxes, but it was a beautiful script.
It clicked all the boxes.
It didn't click all the boxes.
What did I miss?
A big nasty egg is in the middle of the street, which you got, and everyone thinks it's Big Bird laid it, and you got, but he has an airtight alibi.
Yeah, which is that it's not his.
That's not an alibi, and it's not airtight.
It's airtight. He says if it's not his, and he says it's not his, then it's airtight.
No. Why? Imagine that's not what an alibi. An airtight alibi is something that really proves it can't be yours. That goes beyond just you saying it's not it.
Why not?
Because
show me what where it says that specifically.
I mean, no. You know what? You do.
Legal documentation.
I think we should get it.
You know what? You do have a good point. Why not?
Why not?
I mean, that is a good point. I mean, why not?
No, there's
it's an airtight alibi.
It's
why
an
not?
airtight alibi. There's other birds on the street. We know this to be true because of Sesame Street. Bird, big
What's
bird?
another bird on
huge.
Sesame Street?
Condor.
Condor and eagle.
Don't help him.
American eagle.
Yeah.
Sam the Eagle? Are you referring to Sam the Eagle?
No, I think you mean American Eagle.
And also there's pigeons everywhere because
well, there's chickens too. Okay.
It's airtight. Airtight.
I believe
I'm
Robbie.
the one that decides, and it is incorrect. And Gervinji in the chat, who put up a red card, said Big Bird did not have an alibi.
Well, I just gonna have to disagree.
But I
with
just don't want to take. I don't look. Yes, you broke the rules. Yes, that's a huge deal. But I don't want that to take too much away from just the fact that I think you just had a very riveting script tonight. Really, really solid, very coherent, and it had that great line that it's a nightmare waiting for the dreamer. Just a beautiful poetry that you put.
It really came alive because of the multitude of accents that I was able to pull out for Big Bird. Because as someone who can't really do any accents, I can do all of them.
The game recorder also says Big Bird needed a better alibi. Let's see what else. Once again, Robbie doesn't know what a word in the rules means. That's what Captain Howdy said. So there, when chat's starting to notice a little bit of a pattern, Robbie.
I mean, what could his alibi possibly be?
The alibi
you could have said, I look at this photo of me on timestamped with that day, somewhere else.
That's not an alibi. That's a photo. You're talking about.
I don't know. I mean, I'm coming up with
giving
my
a
head.
speech. He could have been giving a public speech.
You had a week to figure that out. Anyway, okay, sorry, we're running out of time.
Well, it's not like I write these in the last half hour.
All right. Hey, I just want to say thank you, Robbie, for an excellent script, and we're done with Robbie.
Great.
Time is up. Done with Robbie.
Can I go now?
Okay. Just trust me. Can you please trust me?
I can trust the process.
All right. Now it's time for Cricket. Cricket's okay. If you're just tuning in, we just finished Robbie's script, and now it's time for Cricket's script. Cricket, take it away.
Okay, thank you. My script is called Glenn Sesame Street Gary, Glenn Sesame Street Ross. And I would like everyone to reprise their really amazing roles that they played. Gonzalo, you're great. Elmo, I love the pathos. Robbie, Big Bird's great. If you're going to do any accent, I would... Yeah, go ahead.
But wait, who's going to read the action?
Ben.
I'll read the action.
Ben's back. I learned last week that he did not like it when I did not have action.
Yeah, I like
and I
apologize. I like it when you gave me a character, but I didn't like actually what that ended up to mean. So
I know, but that's
if anyone
what
wants
it is
to give
be an
me
actor.
but that's not fair. If anyone wants to actually give me a character with a meaty role at any point, I will take it. I will accept it. I don't always have to read the stage directions.
Okay, but this week you're reading the stage directions because you do such a good job at it, and I'm just going back to normal because I got freaked out last week when you got so mad at me.
I do good at it.
Physically painful.
You are. What I heard you just say was I do good at it, and
you do a great job. Okay, and I'm going to be reading Cookie Monster.
We're going to do the mid-show check-in with the guest.
No,
so
Robbie.
Gonzalo, how are you doing? What's going on in that head of yours?
I'm sorry,
because
Ben.
I can tell you.
Robbie. What are you doing?
Robbie here
You've got smart. You've got
starting
smart
to
eyes.
hijack my script.
Buddy.
Oh,
I can see that you're thinking.
Okay.
Still answer the question.
No, we'll talk to you after. We're actual friends. We'll text you. Ben, stage directions. Robbie, Big Bird. If you're going to go in any direction, I love a New York kind of a thing, but I trust you.
That.
Okay. All right. Take it away, Ben. Glenn Sesame Street Gary, Glenn Sesame Street
Cricket.
Ross.
I'm honored to be Cricket. Script. A seedy downtown office. A sign in the back that says Sesame Street Real Estate Sharing Inc. A flash of thunder. Rain. It's been raining for 400 days. Big Bird and Elmo are huddled together, waiting for a coffee machine to finish brewing. They clutch stained cups and look into the middle distance.
Letter C's coming in today.
Let us see. Don't think I know the guy.
You don't know the letter C? Ha! This guy doesn't know the letter C.
This guy don't know the letter C. It's kind
That's
of like
okay.
This guy don't know letter. This guy don't know letter.
That's
C.
good.
Letter
Yeah.
C, yeah.
I know it's
Letter C.
There's no one else. Okay, wait, I'm not playing it here. There's no one else there, so it's not clear who Big Bird is talking to.
So tell me already. Sharing information is what friends do. I love to share.
Oh yeah, kid. I love to share too. That's why I stay at this gig. But you know who's not so good at sharing? Letter C. Letter C's the kind of guy who offers you a stick of gum and peeks in the package and says, "Oops, I only have one more." And then he looks you right in the eyes and he takes out that last stick of gum and chews it right up. Ha! And hey, kid, you want to know what a potluck is?
Do you know what a potluck is?
Do you know what a potluck is?
But luck is it like the lucky pot at the end of the rainbow?
Lucky pot, do I look like I believe in leprechauns?
I don't know. What's it like? What's it look like when someone believes in leprechauns?
Well, it don't look like a big-ass yellow bird. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you that much. Anyway, a potluck's a kind of dinner where everybody brings a share something and then you share.
Everyone
I
brings
love-
something
Sorry.
and then you share.
Getting confused, all these words. It's just
Okay, Robbie, can you
Is there
take your
any
line again?
less
Gonzalo,
word?
can you try something? Can you try more of that like cheerful Elmo voice going forward?
it.
You're doing great. Robbie, take that line again.
Anyway, a potluck's a kind of dinner where everyone brings something and then you share.
I love to share.
I know, kid. I love to share too, and that's why we're in this business, sharing as much real estate with as many people as we can. But listen,
Big Bird leans in and whispers this next part to Elmo, looking around to make sure no one can hear. Again, no one else is there, so it's not clear why he's doing this.
so the last potluck I went to, real important, with all the top sharers in the and let us see signs up to bring a main dish.
A main dish like lobster?
No, kid, a main dish. Not like Maine the state, like a main course.
Like he got a boat and set the course for Maine?
No, like he signed up to bring a entree.
Oh, the main dish that you eat as part of the meal, the entree.
Yeah, like that. Anyways, he signs up to bring an entree and shows up with a big bag of chips. Chips.
Yum!
No, not yum. Chips aren't an entree.
Oh, that's right, Big Bird. Chips are a appetizer.
Word of the day, appetizer, flashes across the screen.
And not only that, there was some weird flavor like lasagna. Who makes lasagna flavored chips?
Maybe a potato that loves Italian food?
You think potatoes or who makes chips?
Oh yeah, I guess that would be weird. So maybe like a suicidal potato who loves Italian food?
Potatoes don't make chips, Elmo. I'm sorry I yelled.
The whole building sinks a foot into the rain-soaked ground. A clap of thunder and lightning, and we see the silhouette of...
Oh, it's let us see. He's here.
No, that's Cookie Monster.
Yeah, let us see.
So scared he can barely get his words out.
Cookie starts with C.
Cookie Monster stalks into the office.
Good evening. Me Cookie Monster. Me love cookies. Me hate weak bullshit from people who can't share real estate. How much you share today?
Cookie Monster whips out a finger and points it at Elmo.
Nothing yet, Mr. Cookie Monster, sir, but
Nothing, but we halfway through.
We fade back from break. Cookie Monster.
That's the break.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ha ha ha. Mid-break.
Mid-script breaks.
It's a
This is the best. This is the part where we check in with Gonzalo. How you doing, Gonzalo?
sweet.
Robbie, now I feel rude not checking in with Gonzalo. Hey, so Gonzalo, what's going on, man?
I'm good.
What's your take?
I was yes-anding Robbie with an accent, but now I decided, Cricket told me, be Elmo.
You're doing a great job.
And
Just
from a
truly
from a
amazing.
TV,
What's your
Robbie,
next tweet, Gonzalo?
no, don't.
No,
That's a terrible
can
question.
I have some questions?
Have you ever interviewed someone before, Robbie? It's a horrendous question. Okay. Question for Cricket from DJ NDO. True that Oscar the Grouch has a pot-growing apocalypse pepper with a huge underground bunker, and this is why Cookie Monster always has the munchies and keeps eating edibles, therefore never able to quench his munchies.
No, that's not true.
Thank you. B-Master53 says, did you mean for your script to be so erotic?
Good question.
Erotic.
Yeah, these are good questions. These are the hard questions. You gotta
Well,
answer these.
I think it's more like a hard-boiled take on the American economic system of the people who are driven to these seedy businesses of sharing as much real estate with as many people as they can.
Hard-boiled eggs are the ones that turn red, right?
Hard-boiled eggs don't
No.
turn red. Nope.
No, I don't know. Are you thinking of like 1,000-year egg or something like that? Okay. Let's see. Mossy Lump says Robbie is bringing a truly sinister energy to this role.
It's a choice. And I respect
yeah,
Robbie as an actor, so I'm letting him make that choice.
I would like.
You gotta really use your head.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
No, that's true.
You can't just talk from your mouth. You know,
You can't. You gotta talk from your gut, your heart, and your head.
No, top of the head.
No, I think all three.
Okay, and we're done with the mid-script break. If you are just tuning in, we're back into Cricket Script. We're halfway through the script, and we're back to Cricket Script. Cricket Script, Sesame Street. Time for Cricket Script. We fade back from break. Cookie Monster has been talking for a long time. Big Bird is texting his best friend, Mr. Snuffleupagus, to remind him to change the nuclear codes to the number of the day. Elmo is texting Oscar to say that Big Bird can't have laid the stinky egg in the street because he's been at the office all morning.
That's an alibi.
It is an alibi.
So, letters formed committee and would not say why, and letter D became second best friends with letter L, and everyone got upset because that is not sharing. A, B, S. Always be sharing. Okay, me here to tell you letter of the day. Letter of the day is
Cookie Monster flips around an old blackboard to reveal
question mark.
there's a shocked silence.
But Cookie Monster, that's not a letter.
If me say letter is letter, now what are we here to do?
share real estate.
That's right. And how do we share?
We give it to people?
No, giving isn't sharing. Giving is charity. And what do we say about charity?
No one sits in a chair that has tea all over it.
Is that a good? That's a good line. You make that up.
That's I did make that up.
I honestly don't even get it.
Charity?
Doesn't
No
matter.
one sits in a chair that has tea all over it.
Oh, okay,
Charity.
okay.
You get it?
I liked it better when I didn't understand it.
Okay. Note taken.
I liked it the same.
Being
both
a real,
Thanks, Gonzalo.
a real asshole to cricket.
Okay. No, it's okay. He's mad at me for last week.
I'm
I
not
hurt his
mad.
feelings. You can take time. It's
I'm
fine.
not mad.
You
Okay,
don't have
I'm
to be
just
mad-
gonna
you
do
don't
my
have to be mad
next
to be
line. You
I'm
can
just
be
saying-
mad. You can be mad at me. It's fine. It doesn't affect me.
People,
if
I'm not
you're
mad
at
at
me.
cricket. I'm not
Okay,
gonna cook it.
look, Ben's not mad at me.
How's
Okay,
Gonzalo doing?
No
'Cause
one's-
we haven't checked in on Gonzalo in a while.
No, we did check in on Gonzalo. We're in the script room. We're reading
I'm
the
sorry.
script.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
It's not- Okay, I want to
Stop
go
being
back
an
because
asshole.
there's a rhythm. Okay, can we start at the top of this page? Because they kind of wrote it like Sesame Street's got all this wordplay and we're bogging it down. Okay.
All right.
No, giving isn't sharing. Giving is charity. And what do we say about charity?
No one sits in a chair that has tea all over it.
That's right, Elmo. And what do we say about sharing?
Sharing is a chair that everyone can sit in and there's no tea in the chair.
So how do we share?
Cookie Monster is way up in Elmo's little face. Robbie.
Oh. Hey, go easy on the kid. He don't know all the tricks yet.
Tricks. Me not here to hear about tricks. You want tricks? Go home and teach dog to roll over.
When I wanted tricks, I fucked your wife.
Ha ha ha! Me respect tall yellow birds who make jokes about wife. You watch and learn, little guy. Big Bird is a closer.
What's a closer?
A closer friend to me than you are. Now, Big Bird, how we share?
We share by asking someone whether they'd like some real estate.
And?
If they say yes, we ask them how much and where.
Yes, how we ask them with no question mark. Need question mark to share. Question mark is letter.
Okay.
Me can't believe me must explain all this again. Me come all the way from downtown office. Me depressed.
Cookie Monster pulls out a cookie jar that's shaped like a pill bottle. He pours it into his open mouth.
Mr. Cookie Monster, let her cease. Sir, no, you can't take all those cookies.
Is no problem. As soon as me eat cookie, cookie is gone.
No, they're Half-Life.
Half-life, me live full life. Cookie Monster's watch cost more than all the real estate you shared last year.
No, Cookie Monster. The half-life means the amount of time until the concentration in your blood is half of the original dose.
What is blood?
That is truly what Half-Life is.
But it's not. He's not eating pills. He's eating cookies.
No,
What
they're
do you
pill-
think pills are to
pills, Robbie.
Cookie Monster, dude?
What is blood?
It's wet stuff in your body?
My body is dry. Is your body wet?
I don't know. Do I have blood?
No, so we can eat as many cookies as we like to eat.
Yay! Can Elmo have a cookie?
Kid, what did I tell you about letter C not sharing?
No, cookies all mine. Nom 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 nom.
But we work for a sharing company.
Share real estate, not cookie.
But Cookie Monster, cookies are real estate for your mouth. What's real estate about?
Location, location, location.
Exactly. And what good is a cookie if it's not in your mouth?
No good at all. When cookie not in mouth, cookie is irrelevant to my happiness.
Oh my God. So cookies are about...
Location, location, location. You are right, Elmo. You may have cookies for everyone.
Ben?
Oh, the lights dim on the three friends sharing cookies. Is there a cat? That year, the Sesame Street Real Estate Sharing Corporation breaks world records for sharing real estate. Every potluck has many entrees. Everyone is very happy for the rest of their life. All right. Cricket, script is done.
This is a great script, Cricket.
Thank
Lots
you.
of great lines in there. Really sharp. You know, you're sharp when it comes to those charity.
Robbie,
lines. You're always-
Thanks,
I love
Robbie.
you. I love
Appreciate it.
you said a nice thing, but I can't help but notice that you kind of dive in right when we do transitions, kind of like it's kind of a subtle
Well-
thing I feel like you're doing to kind of take control of the show.
Maybe Robbie is looking to transition into a hosting role because
And
the last 2
that's
weeks
fine.
his scripts didn't win. So he might be looking for just other places where he could shine.
That's dirty pool.
No, I'm just
It's not dirty pool. It's just talking to your friend. I don't understand.
I want to do kind of a palate cleanser right now, and I just want to say that, point out that Cricket, you really, I think, elevated today's episode with your Cookie Monster impression throughout the show. I feel like it really anchored us in the world of Sesame Street, and Robbie's. You almost fell into Christopher Walken at times, I think. This last time was wild off the map. So it was so important that we had such a consistent and accurate Cookie Monster impression. So.
Hitting all of the Anglo, all the English. I had a lot of accents.
That's true. So I don't know if that makes any sense because I wasn't paying attention. I assume it wasn't. So what I want to say, though, is before we open the polls, let's see what the chat says. DJ NDO wants to know, Cricket, how many cookies did you eat in the last week to get in character? Because you look great.
Oh, thank you. I haven't had any cookies because I only go to the store like once a week and I haven't gotten cookies.
Great. Blah Holson says, I think Cricket script was easier to follow.
Oh, thank you.
But then Captain Howdy said, I'm having a harder time following this one. So,
wow, there's two different perspectives on the same script. You don't get that a
two
lot.
People can't have opposite opinions.
There's
like
a
that.
good question. Sharkfart says, does Cookie Monster have teeth in Cricket's script?
No, definitively no. No.
Definitively no. Okay.
Definitively no. When Cookie Monster opens his mouth, you can see the whole top of it. No.
You guys, Gonzalo looks bored.
Yeah, he looks bored.
What do you
gotta
think?
check in on this
Does
guy.
Cookie Monster have teeth?
No.
He's a smart guy.
Yeah,
He's a
that's
sweet guy. He knocks it out of the park when it comes to smart and sweet. He's Gonzalo Cordova. Check him out on adultswim.com.
Thank you. I'm not bored.
Okay. Well, I just say, we ask you a question, you give a one-word answer, but it's cool. No, we invite you on the show and stuff to kind of contribute, and you did great. You were great, Elmo, and I definitely give you that. So, okay. So now if you're just tuning in, both scripts have been read, and it's time to open the polls. Vote now. tinyurl.com/fanficsd. That's tinyurl.com/fanficsd. Go there and vote for who you thought was better, Cricket or Robbie.
Did you do that vote now?
Gonzalo, you can vote.
No,
I did the vote now vote.
I just want to say people can vote as many times as they want. It's
Cricket, we're not supposed to tell people that, and I don't.
No, I was telling them you didn't let me finish my sentence, but they shouldn't.
No, Cricket, you can't do that.
You just cut me off there. You interrupted me.
No, I know, but it doesn't matter because
does the moral lesson come at the beginning or the end of the book? At the end.
When the okay. So anyway, Jesus Christ, now I'm confused. The polls are open. The polls are open. So please go vote. And while we're voting, it's time for the costume contest.
Oh, I love the costume contest.
Costume contest. There's no sound for that one. We'll talk to Eric about putting a sound on that one. But okay, Gonzalo.
Send in your photograph costume.
We want to see your face in a costume. We want to see your face in a costume.
Okay, so Gonzalo, you are the judge for the costume contest. Okay, so we're going to show you some pictures, and then at the end, you're going to decide who gets the certificate.
Okay.
So let's see those costumes.
I like it.
Grover by Joe Botnick. We love it. We love to see it. Joe Botnick, a multi-week winner. Joe Botnick.
A little bit like me.
Next. Woo. Okay. And the cool thing is Yoda is voiced by Frank Oz, is a Muppet. And so there's kind of a cool thing there, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Though he didn't do anything to his face for Kermit.
I love this show. I love the Christmas Carol. The Muppet Christmas Carol is one of the best versions of the Christmas Carol. This is an absolute favorite of mine. I think it absolutely hands down wins my vote.
But let me ask this controversial question. Is it Sesame Street? The Muppets.
Really good.
Big
Really good point. No,
but it's like
Kermit is in Sesame Street. That's
Yes, Kermit's in Sesame
The
Street.
little child is not.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I think this costume's
It's
amazing.
not a child.
He's a
It
child.
is a child.
It's Tim.
Yeah,
That's
tiny
a
Tim.
I'm saying he has a name.
No.
Yeah, but that is what a child.
It's
He
his
is a
nephew.
child, Rob. You can't say he's not a child.
Well, he's a little frog.
Just because kids have names doesn't mean they're not kids.
All right, next one. Count Von Count, Count the Count Von Count by Benjamin.
Very good. He's holding a 4.
Holding a
Like
number.
that.
What do we think? What is going on behind us? Is that a pillow?
It's his cape. You know, the count.
And what's to the right of him? What is that?
I think
That's a towel.
Towel.
It's a very yellow towel.
All right. Okay. All right. I think that's it. Oh wait, maybe we have. Oh, geez.
Oh,
All
wow.
right. We had a last minute addition.
Huh?
Big Bird lookalike by by anonymous. I can't help but see some similarities to one of our contestants here.
Oh, I don't know which one.
But anyway, okay. So Gonzalo, which one who wins?
Trash bag man.
Oh, there he goes
Joe
again, Joe
Bodnick.
Bodnick.
Oh,
Let's bring up the certificate. This is the certificate that he will win if we have. This is his certificate.
Yep.
He'll get it. So if you want to win this cool certificate, it's basically a PDF that we email you.
It's different every week. New
submit-
inspirational quotes.
Submit your costume for next week. Next week we are doing the American healthcare system. So come up with a costume that goes along with the American healthcare system, however you want to interpret that. Send your costume to fanficshowdown@gmail.com. That's fanficshowdown@gmail.com. DJ NDO thinks he called it, which he might have called who's going to win. I thought he meant they called the American healthcare system.
That would have been something.
I mean,
Because that's an
Yeah.
obscure one. It's
I
not usual
agree.
to write fan fiction about that, but
I
on
agree, I
Fan
agree.
Fiction Showdown, we are crazy.
I know. Okay. So, all right. So while the polls are still open, tinyurl.com/fanficsd, go and vote. While they're still open, it's time for the surprise quiz. Surprise quiz. All right, Gonzalo, it's your surprise quiz.
Okay.
It's a surprise quiz for you, and here's what it is.
Is it
So
about
I know-
me?
It is, and I know that you grew up in a town close to Fort Lauderdale, and so I found some businesses in that location, and you've got to tell me what street they're on.
Oh no.
Okay?
I don't remember any streets.
So that's okay. So and if you get this wrong, if you get two, you have to get 2 out of 3 to pass. And if you don't, you are banished immediately from the show, and you're never allowed to return.
Okay.
So question
Bye-bye.
1.
Huh?
This
What-
is Tiffy-Lo Tires. Do you know where Tiffy-Lo Tires is?
On
Which street?
Sunrise.
Oh, close, so close.
Sunset
Sunset what?
Boulevard.
Sorry.
Tammy,
Tiffy-Lo Tires. Tiffy-Lo Tires is on Sunset Strip.
Oh,
But that was
Sunset
close.
Strip.
Sunset Strip.
That was
but
pretty close. That
It was
It's,
close, but I have to say, if you, addresses are very specific. So if you get it wrong, you will not go to that place.
does the Tamiami Trail run through Fort Lauderdale?
Oh my God!
No, that's
I don't
not
know.
what- I don't.
You start talking about Florida, Robbie
I know.
just goes
He
and
goes
goes
crazy.
on.
I only
All right, this isn't time for Robbie to talk. Okay, this is Mirror Lake Elementary.
Oh wait, I actually do recognize this. I don't remember.
Mirror.
Mirror Lake Elementary, Mirror Lake Street.
No, they're smart, but no, it's 72nd Avenue.
Can I still do the third one, even though I lost?
Of course,
Yeah.
because we have to by it's in your contract that we signed.
Oh.
So quiz number 3, Marshall's Tree Service. Where are they working today?
They are working on I don't remember any Florida streets, but Boca Raton Drive.
Yes, let's say yes.
Yeah.
You got it. Ding, ding, ding. Green card. You
What are they
guessed
digging up?
it.
Well, but
Digging up trees.
he didn't get 2.
Tree
I got
He
it.
didn't get to, so unfortunately, you were a great guest. You failed the quiz, and you are banished from the show. So please cover up your camera and just don't We don't want to hear you. We don't want to see you. We want to.
Florida people stick together, Gonzalo. I'm sorry I can't stick with you tonight, but I do love you like a brother. I'm going to miss you like hell. You brought a level of light and gratitude to the show that I think that is it's common in people who grew up in the Sunshine State.
Thanks, Gonzalo. It was so great having you on the show. Thank you.
The Panhandle, like us, the Northerners,
Bye,
or the Atlantic Coast.
All right, so it is, I believe, now the final judgment.
I'm nervous this week because if I won, it would be really history breaking because no one's run twice in a row before. Extra, no one's won 3 times in a row.
You lost, Cricket. Robbie has won.
Okay.
What?
No, congratulations.
This is great because this puts us. This means I've been batting like there is no way out of the pit, and this is my pit, and I'm putting my flag up in the pit. And I'm swinging around. I'm just swinging as hard as I can within the pit, the baseball bat, or it's just you whip around.
Robbie, congratulations!
You whip it around,
Robbie.
and you just spit up as much dirt as you can inside the pit because the air distortions that you're making with the bat do that to the loose dirt inside of the pit.
Robbie, congratulations!
Look,
Congratulations, Cricket.
Thank you.
We're just going to take high ground now. So, okay, you, Robbie, you are now my second best friend.
Oh, wow, that's...
Wait, but
so we're in the pit together. So
and
that
Cricket,
means
you're my third best friend now. But that's okay. That's still pretty good.
I'm below Robbie?
I'd like to say...
Robbie has...
I would like to have a very...
You didn't win twice in a row.
I would like 5 minutes to
last week
give
and the week before.
You won last week. But
I won 2 weeks in a row, and I just thought maybe I could...
Nope.
Okay.
So the acceptance speech has begun, and
no, you don't. There's not an acceptance speech. I think that's our
we're going out of the park.
That's our time.
Wait, Gonzalo, don't.
Gonzalo, no. This isn't the time.
Gonzalo, shut up.
Sorry.
Stop it.
The paper.
He's a sweet man. He's a smart man.
Yeah.
He's one of the best.
You're sweet and smart and best too, Robbie.
All right. About Gonzalo.
I know, but I'm saying you are too.
Okay, Gonzalo, stop it. Okay,
Gonzalo,
so
Robbie.
What's important? Thank you. What's important is to end the show. So next week's same time, same place, we're doing the American healthcare system. Same contestants, same host. Me.
I'll be back.
No, you won't.
No,
you won't.
No,
I'll be back.
No, you won't.
You're
no,
not
you won't.
coming back.
You're done.
But stop it. But the thing
you're on the show again. Your union.
I'll be back though, and Robbie will be back, and Ben will be back.
The thing that we are all worthy of love.
We're all worthy of love.
Thank you guys so much, and have a good night. We'll see you next week.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for checking in. Good night, Gonzalo.
Good night. I'll be back.
So, Cricket, tell me about your.
It was actually really interesting. I didn't think it would be, but it was.
I can't.